Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, your girl, LaWine, coming at you from LaWine's Reselling World. First off, I want to say welcome to my new subscribers. If this is your first time, I am LaWine. I am a reseller on multiple platforms like eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark. So, in today's video, now mind you, this is the fourth time I have tried to make this video. I have so much on my cell phone that it just is clogged, y'all. I have back videos that I need to upload, showing you some thrift hauls, just letting you know what's going on. So, in today's video is going to be a what sold instead of a ship with me. Okay, so let's get into the video. So the first thing that sold for me, first of all, I had 4 Poshmark sales and 1 eBay sale. And as you notice, this is not my usual setup. Gotta do what you gotta do, gotta improvise. The dog is being quiet right now, so I'm trying to get it done. So the first thing that sold for me was a Manta face sleep mask. And I'm going to put it right here like I usually do. This sold on Poshmark. I paid $0 for it because it was a hotel haul. And for those of you that don't know what a hotel haul is, you can go back and watch some of my hotel haul videos where I explain that I work in the hospitality industry, been there 30 plus years, and these items would usually get thrown away. But I have friends in the hotel industry. They call me up and I go pick up lost and found items to resell. So anyway, this was $0 for me. I paid nothing. It sold for $5 and I made $2.05. Not much, but something. And I kept it from going to a landfill. Okay, the next item for me to sell was, it was a yellow dress. I got it at Goodwill for $3 and it sold for $10 and I made $7.05 off of that. The next item that sold for me was this Rafaela women's red career top. I had got that so long ago, y'all. I believe had to be about 3 years ago. Because I got it from Goodwill Sunday when they used to do the dollar sales, which they don't anymore. It sold for $5 and I made $2.05 off of that. These items are still items, most of them, that have been in my closet for a while. So when I send out aggressive offers like this, I just want it out of my closet. Okay, the next item to sell for me was Denim & Company Boys 6-piece bundle jean set. Those were my grandsons. I got them for free. They sold for $8 and I made $5.05 off of that bundle. The last item to sell for me was the Ariana Grande Fringe tee. It's a band tee. It's a band tee from one of her concerts. I had that for 5 years, y'all. I got it for $1 at Goodwill Sunday. It sold for $3.80 plus ship. I just wanted it out. And I made $2.26 off of that item. So, from everything that sold, I made $16.41. Y'all know I'm going to be transparent with you. It's old, and most of it's old inventory. And I just want it out of my closet. Out of my inventory. So, that was the first one. Okay, because I'm telling you, I tried to do this video 4 times. So this was from last week, and the 30th of April to May the 2nd. So the first thing to sell for me was this Adidas track pants. Adidas track pants, size large, men's. It was from a hotel haul, so it was free to me. It sold for $7 plus shipping. I made $4.26. So I had, on this day, I had 3 eBays and 2 Poshmarks. And this was the eBay. Okay, the next thing to sell for me was this Styles and Company women's bolo shift dress. It was a personal item that for me. I wore it most of last summer, and I got it for $1, and it sold for $10. And I made the mistake of putting free shipping. So what I made off of this, don't laugh, y'all, 6 cents. I wish I would have gone back into the listing and rechecked everything, but I did not. And when it sold, it just sold, and I only made 6 cents. It happens. Okay, the next item to sell was this John Ashford sweater. It was from a hotel haul. This sweater, really nice men's sweater. And I was saying in the haul, I'm telling you, people be leaving some nice stuff. I had it listed for $45, which I believe was too high, because when I went back in to sell similar, it was saying that the range was anywhere from 15 to like 20. So when the offer came in for 15, and by it being in the off season, I just went on ahead and took it. After everything was said and done, I made $11.08 off of that. Okay, so now we're going into Poshmark. So I sold the Cynthia Rollins Women Vibrant Pink Dress. I had purchased this off of Vinted for $1. It was supposed to be a personal item. When I tried it on, I did not like the way it looked on me. So I put it on Poshmark. I put it on Poshmark for, I believe, $10. Someone sent me an offer for $5. I went ahead and took it. I don't want anything sitting in my closet. And it sold for $2.05. I made $2.05. It sold for $5. I'm taking, listen, y'all, I'm taking offers. The next item. So the next item that sold for me, it sold in a bundle. The next 2 items. It was Abercrombie and Finch, a woman's burgundy bodysuit. Okay. That I have had for 5 years as well. The Nike pullover hoodie I just received from a hotel haul. The woman put the 2 together, and I sent an aggressive offer. I believe, oh no, it sold for $6. I sent that offer, $6. I just want it out of my closet. And I made $3.05. So, for one, the bodysuit had been in my closet for 5 years. I wanted it gone. For number 2, the pullover hoodie, I probably would have had to wait a whole, until fall came before that even sold. So I just wanted everything just out of my closet. I want to be able to put more inventory in there. I'm not trying to, I have a small space for my inventory. It's a full room, but it's still a small space. I don't want to have thousands of items in my small space. So I have about maybe 500, maybe 6 600 items, something like that. And I just wanted to flow. I wanted to flow. Come in, go out. And this is why I try to keep my cost of goods low. So I have started back going to an old place that I used to frequent quite often. And it's called the Philly AIDS Thrift. And the reason why I love going to this place is because in the late 90s, I had family members that did die from the virus, the AIDS virus. And that's my way of giving back to the cause to help find a cure and still supporting myself. So I decided to start going back there. I go to several places, don't get me wrong, but there it's like a welcoming atmosphere. I know that I'm giving to a cause. So I like the place, and I'm going to show you some footage in the upcoming haul, so make sure you subscribe, okay? So I'm going to put the whole total right here, which between the two, I made $37.45, and that's getting out stale inventory. So I had, let's see, that's 5 and 5. So altogether, it was 10 different orders, and that's like in a couple of bundles, and that's out of my inventory. So I want to thank you for, joining me. Please, you know what to do. Thumbs up, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. I want to thank you and have a blessed day. Mwah.